Let's see what we learned a little bit today so far. Let's see, we learned that there's a reason why Tigers plays an archer. It's always important. I got a lot more party boys, I think, in this tournament than any other guild so far. Welcome back. There are more party boys than any other guild, right? Oh, yeah, you gotta get. Nobody's here to defend Peter when he goes on his looting rampage. That ain't gonna bother. It's like whatever.
I think the person to watch here is too legit. Signing just maxed out.
Congrats, signing.
He's trying to use some distraction.
I tell ya.
Either that or he respec'd and forgot to raise something.
Yeah, might have been. I don't know.
Case, that's pretty impressive while full casting.
Mine's a pretty impressive guy, so. Oh, I'm seeing some void coming out from signing.
And there goes too legit.
This is about to get a very interesting 2-on-1 then. Alright, so this is how you really 2-on-1 with Void. A Void war character.
Looks like Dak was hit by that, but he might have resisted.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely did because his defense is way too high for actually getting hit. Well, that's your problem with the spec, or with the spec. Like that's the weak element, is that the Void is trained. So, yep.
Dak is really low, chugging now.
He is taking some damage. It's not often you're gonna see somebody 2-on-1 chugging, but a Void makes people do that because Void's really strong.
And I gotta say, personally, I think I would be going for Zoran over Graf on Dak. Dak is a very strong character.
Yeah, and the truth is that Graf is a little bit rusty, but even then, it's a really tough character to deal with. I would agree with you on that.
Pretty strong too, actually. He's 4/4 for PK damage.
No, there you go. So in that regards, maybe Dak is actually the weaker character, and it just, even though you don't see the people champ out there that often, maybe it's just one of those new guys that they come along, you know, or people do it all the time where they get their own macros and stuff going on.
Trying to click on the Zoran wand, but using a tiny little orb.
I'm sorry, Mike. I will not call Void gay. Void is awesome. Oh, hey.
He doesn't have a Paragon wand. Zoran
Who is that? Oh, really? That's interesting. What is he using? Maybe he just didn't take it for connect. Interesting. Wonder.
Perfect.
Oh, in that case, maybe that's almost another reason why signing's not really going for him, because he's not concerned about his damage. Mike livening up our chat a little bit here. Oh, signing taking some deeps.
Don't think he's tank 2 yet. No, have the Tusker Fist.
Interesting. Transform, to answer your question, man, I haven't played in the last like 5 or 6 months, so these characters probably got developed during that time frame. And yeah, I mean, they do play little off hours, so. Yeah, I mean, like we said, let me take a look at signing stats, but...
Surging, he's at 59 damage reduction. Which is
and
ridiculous.
and 60 damage.
I believe he has
6/6.
all level 5 Etheria, so he's constantly surging. Looks
Yep.
like People's Champ is hit by Big Dot.
Oh, that's the big dot right there. That's huge if it landed.
He's waiting to cook a war off, it looks like, and here it comes.
But here's the thing is like, but look how far MD is running. You know, he's not even. They're not going to take any chances against signing. They respect that character and they respect the person behind the character and the build that he is. They understand that they simply can't take chances against him. So he's going to have to do more than that. He's going to have to do more than one big dot, unfortunately for him. You know, he's going to have to like load him up with full dots pretty much.
He's not using as many volleys as I would expect to see. Being
Oh.
multi-target,
Yeah.
commonly used void spell might overlap and hit both of them.
Well, I think the thing is you got to realize that about that is like that's technically true, but I feel like the other two voids are bigger payoff. Obviously, one can't be dodged, you know, so you can, as long as you quick cast it in their face, you know, you can get a lot more certainty with that just to put a little extra pressure. And obviously, the bolt itself is incredibly powerful, and it's a game changer when you land it.
Makes sense. And you also have the chance to get stuck in the volley pretty easily.
Yeah, that's the other thing is like that volley. That I completely agree with you. That actually I forgot about that fact about it, but it definitely is a complete brutal spell to get stuck in, and
Dex
he
is
can't.
99 health.
Oh, the streak did not finish. He's got the chugs for sure. You know, you almost have to wonder if this was a no chug tournament. Like, if this is a fight that Signing could actually win pretty easily. I don't know if I want to go as far as to say easy, but a lot more reasonably. Oh, although he's chugging himself now. I think he got to that point to where he's like, yeah, fuck it, I'll chug.
$135, tank 2.
I think that's one of the things that people like forget about in 2v1 some is it's really easy to fall asleep and get hit, you know, by a war and then quick cast when you're the 2.
Especially with Signing's animation break, it's a little ridiculous once he gets going.
Yeah, oh yeah, without a doubt. He's having a difficult time getting that war off.
Seems to be hitting a little bit of lag.
Yeah, yeah. He's going right for the harm void there. People's Champ's getting all kinds of surges now.
I don't think either of them have any growth theory on it. They're not worried about the void as much.
127 health. Well, I think a lot of it is, it's not so much they're not worried about the void, they understand that if they get void on them, they're just going to back off. Interesting choice by Health Bolt, yeah. Oh, there comes the bolt on him. I'm pretty sure that he got hit. Yeah. Graf could be in trouble here.
He's waiting for a war. Here it comes. It looks like TWK died, so it's now Mass and Vanish versus Rain.
I think that one could easily go 3.
Someone could
Pretty-
clutch though, it might be Rain.
Oh yeah,
Main
without a doubt.
character. Unfortunately, I think he's still pretty far behind in gear.
Zach is?
Yes.
Just coaches on that rare orb, bro.
I'm not even sure if he still currently uses the war one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Looks like Steiny just tanked 2 there. Dak might be hit by Big Dot.
Yeah, he definitely is, and he's going with that passive route, you know.
Steiny's not able to put any
Oh,
pressure
wow.
after it.
So I might say YOLO right here. Yeah, but Dak backs off. Although he's kneeling, he's trying to type or do something. I think what it is he's trying to do something, and he's getting messed up. What odds do you place on signing making a comeback here?
I think he could do it. I think.
Well,
I would say
give me
probably
a percent here.
35% chance, which is pretty high for a 2v1.
I was gonna say 60-40, so about the same, yeah.
We haven't seen him in danger too many times, though. He just tanked 2 there again.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's gonna happen. We're just gonna either spike or they're just gonna hit him at the right time. You know, get their timing down on him. You know, these are pretty solid mages he's going against. I mean, there's not like these are scrubs in any way, shape, or form. But if they were playing aggressive against him, you know, continually aggressive, I would say 50-50. But the fact that they're backing off really hard every time that he lands a void, it's just like, all right, he really drops his chances, I think, a little bit.
I believe Vanish has resisted death twice in the fight going on Subway. People's Champ hit by Big Dot.
Yeah, without a doubt there. Oh, there goes the volley. First volley I think we've seen. I think he's got T-dots on him now. But look how, I mean, he is way over there now. He doesn't want anything to do with signing right now. Oh, but signing's actually got the power slide all the way over to him. If he hits him with a bolt here. Nope, missed it.
Looks like
But he's taking damage now.
entering combat mode until he's
No, yeah, you just let the dots run. Like, alright, whatever. This is how we play against Void. We sit back and chug.
I'm surprised we haven't seen any drains come out.
That'd be interesting.
I think Rain has been 2-gacking over in his fight.
I could see that. Yellow 2-gak chug. But yeah, that's actually a really good counter against Void that they that could really end the fight. Now that's a little more aggressive, and it's one of those things that could really backfire on you too. So, but if he gets like a harm bolt on you, I'm sorry, not a harm bolt, but the harm spell Void, the Slava or the volley, I think it'd be worth it at that point. I wouldn't recommend it with the bolt though. Too much damage. He's getting a lot of Void out there. I mean, and this is kind of more along the lines of what I expected to see from Shake and Bacon. But I think you might be right. You would think he'd have to switch his template, you know.
I think
Unless
so,
he's...
because it seems like Sign's having a much better chance with it.
Oh yeah, he's forcing the defensive. Although he's taking damage now, a lot, but he doesn't give a shit, because he's got defense
A
back.
little more risky as well. Taking more chances now.
Yeah, oh yeah, without a doubt. Sign is one of those players, he's gonna play to win, not play not to lose. You know, there's a definite difference. Like Tomato Mike plays not to lose. We're gonna call him out on that. Nah, I'm just kidding, but I know he's watching, so I have to give him some shit.